welcome to episode 7 of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Lake Laogai server. I hope you enjoyed the last episode where we built our duck shoot minecart shooty minigame thing over at the gaming district. In this episode we are going to be doing some work upstairs on our house, but first off I want to show you what I've been doing in the gap between this episode and the last episode. So, I've been working on the storage system. So, I've decided to put all of the items from the farms down here on this side of the room and everything else on that side of the room. Now, I had to move this in by one just to make sure that I got 6 on each side. So there's now 6 furnaces in our super smelter. If we go over here, you'll see that all of these have been put together. So there's steaks, pork chops, chickens, potatoes, carrots, melons, beetroot, apples, wheat, sugarcane seeds, and beetroot seeds. Now, if you don't know how you get them names to show up, basically you take the item and you put it into an anvil and you name it in there, and then it shows on there. They're all in item frames here. And as you can see, I've got those in my inventory, but those are in there, and some of them are already in here already. I just need to do the other side as well. Now, I've put in these grey concrete beams and the fences there because there's quite a lot of redstone behind here, and I don't want you to be able to see that through the gaps. So if I grab some dirt, I should be able to show you how this works. I mean, it's a standard storage system, to be honest. It's nothing. So basically you have comparators going into these hoppers here. So all the items coming from the system go into this top layer of hoppers. Then the hoppers underneath are controlled by the comparators. It then goes round here to the repeater. All of these hoppers are locked using these torches. When one of these items goes through, it goes through the sorter. So these are all named spacer, and you get 41 of each item. That is then a sorting system. Once the steak falls into that hopper, it will go through it. The signal will turn off this redstone torch, allowing it to pass through the hoppers and into the chests here. So that's a basic example of how these work. You can find loads of tutorials online about how they work, but this is how far I've got so far. So I've done about half of it. So I've done still need to put some hoppers in here. It's taken a lot of hoppers to do all this. I didn't want to do this on camera because watching me place a billion hoppers and, you know, a million repeaters and things like that and comparators and stuff isn't the best entertainment in the world. So I've been doing this off camera. But I do want to show you how it works in the back. So we now have this new area. This will be covered up with the oak planks, eventually here, so you won't be able to see it. But this is the area. So this hopper line comes down from my farms. They now have hoppers there and dispensers that I can control with a button in the farming area to clear them. So that's wheat, carrots, potatoes and beetroot, including the seeds and beetroot seeds, come through here, go down here, go down this hopper line into our item elevator right here. So I'll show you how that works. I'll just bob some planks in. You'll be able to see once they go into it, they get thrown up there and they go into the hopper line. And I've basically built a lag machine by the look at it. And this is where they all come from. Now these haven't been put up yet because I haven't finished the sorting system yet. Once that is fully sorted, there'll be hoppers put into here to bring the items down. But this is the sugarcane farm. This is the chicken and feathers from the chicken farm. As you can see, it's not finished. This is the cows, so that is the leather and the steak. This is the AFK fish farm for the fish drops. And this is our melon, pumpkin, and melon farms. And that's a light. This one is the cactus farm, I believe. And then we're back around here where we go to the pork chops from the pig farm. That's a light. And then back around to the sugarcane farm as well. So you'll see that all the farms are connected into this hopper line, or are in the process of being connected into this hopper line. And then they go all the way down here. Everything from the farms comes in here. They go up to the hopper line right there. And through the system here. Into here. And then into the sorting system. That's how it's going to work. Basically, everything is going to filter through here. And then it's going to filter through this side. And then there's going to be no filter up here. So from the AFK fish farm, we've got these dropped here. So the raw fish, the raw salmon, clownfish, and pufferfish, they will all be taken out. Everything else, so any fishing rods, bows, sticks, tripwire hooks, books, enchanter books, and all that will flow into these four. So that's basically 10, 20 double chests of item storage for the AFK fish farm. That means I should be able to go AFK for a long time without filling it up. I can go AFK for about 2 hours before I fill up this double chest here. I can go for about 2 hours. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 40 hours I can go AFK for to fill in these 4 sets of double chests here. Cool hot dog banner, seriously though, it's sweet as. Do my new banners look like hot dogs? Oh my god, they do! That was not my intention. I keep hearing things coming from under here. I can hear bats, I could hear zombies before. There's a cave under my house. Is there any way of getting down? I don't want to just jump down. I can hear. Ugh, I nearly. Oh my days! There's a giant cave system underneath my house. Let's get rid of this. We can see. Ah! I'm very scared of mobs, as you can tell. Oh my. Ah! I'm still getting regeneration from my beacon, which is quite useful. So, it shouldn't be... It should be alright. Right, he's dead. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Oh my absolute days. You know what? Sin gave me a lot of golden apples, and I should have brought them with me. I should be alright because I'm getting regeneration from the beacon. I did not know this was under my house. You know the mountain that's opposite my house? I think this is under that, I think. If I've got my geography right. So this goes to here, that's great, that ends there. But I think if my geography's correct, this is under that mountain across the way from my house. I think that's where we've ended up. No wonder I can hear stuff under my farming area. Literally, I go into my farming area all the time and all I can hear is like mobs underneath me. And this is where it's coming from. There is some lighting glitches. We're running one of the 1.12 snapshots, so it's probably a lighting glitch in that's happening at the minute. I don't see too many mobs, but I do see a lot of like iron and stuff in here, so that's really good. I haven't come across too many yet. That Enderman's going to attack me in a minute. I'm just going out the range of my beacon. It's only just come back on, so we've got to be careful. But oh my god, no, not these. Whew. I'm glad he was. That was scary. Bad things happened. I was going over to the Ender to get some more levels to enchant all of my diamond armor, my new diamond armor. And when I went into the end, the game glitched, and yeah, I lost all my stuff. Basically, when I landed in the end, I basically fell through the chunk and ended up dying. But luckily, our wonderful server admin Winter, who I'll leave a link to in the cards, has spawned back in all of my stuff for me. So I just take my head off there. So this is all the stuff that I had before I died. So he's given me all my stuff back, which is really kind of him to do that. There's a little book here from Winter as well, item recovery. Hi, here are your items that were lost because of server bugs. The plus items weren't spawned in, those are a gift from me. Oh, thank you, Winter, that's really kind of you, pal. He's given me way more quartz than I lost, he's given me an elytra as well. That's really, really kind of you, Winter, thank you very much indeed. So yeah, we'll now grab all that stuff, get it re-enchanted, and we'll get on with what we were doing for the rest of the video. Okay, so this is what we have so far. You'll remember this from when we built it originally. I've added a few layers of spruce wood above the ceiling in the house. That's that bit there. I've also added more of this column and my head on there as well to show you whose house it is. And I've added my little hot dog banners, as they have become known. So the house is looking pretty good already, but we do need to extend it. So what I'm going to do to start with is put in another 2 sections here and start to bring it down this way, because I want a nice area here, a nice room here. I think I might make it the kitchen, possibly. And we also need a way of getting upstairs as well. So I'm going to play about with that, and I'm going to bring you guys back when I've done some work. Hello everybody, welcome back. This is what I've been working on, I'd say, for the past 2 days, since the last clip. I originally had it where, you see the back wall here where it's all glass? I originally had that on both sides, and it didn't look right. It really didn't look right. So I had a word with a few of the people from Lake Laogai, and they gave me some tips, and this is what I've come up with. So we come here, into here, where we've got a lovely fountain area. And up here, you'll see it's the same as the bottom, just to keep the continuity of the building. In this side, it goes up and then to the side with the spruce leaves here. So I think that looks really good, with all the different lines and where they stop and everything. I think that's really good. And then on the back wall, we have this door area to the garden, and we have the 2 windows. Originally, this was all grey across here, and it just didn't look right. It didn't match the design that I've been going for with this building, so I changed it up to the white in the middle with the door, and then the 2 greys. I've kept the main focal window up there because it's so nice to just stand up there and look down, so I'm going to keep that. Now, this is, I'd say, about half of my house, of my base area. This side, there's going to be a similar thing on the other side, but it'll be slightly different. I'm going to go for a slightly different design. I don't want it to look exactly the same as this side, but I want it to be in keeping with the design. So you'll see on this side, I've started to do some of it as well, but I've not really got round to it to do the other side, because I've been working on this solidly. for the last few days getting it completely right. And you'll see on the back here it's a similar design with the spruce leaves and the corner there. A focal window here and the lovely corner window here as well. That's another focal window, and I need to do this design up here as well. So there's quite a lot still to do, but I think I've made some really great progress. So if we come into here, you'll see we've got a brand new corridor looking out into the garden areas. And there'll be a garden area at the back as well. I'm thinking like a barbecue pit maybe, things like that. Maybe a hot tub out there for everyone to come around, have a barbecue, have a little swim. So you'll be able to see outside of here, and then this is the door out. If you come up here, you're into this area right here. You'll see this is the corner area, and then you look into the garden, and this is the balcony, so you can see all the way down there. I think that's a really nice design right there. As we come over to here, past the stairs, this is the main focal window. And there's another one on this side, but this is going to be slightly different, as I said. But there will be a focal window here from my bedroom. I think it's going to go out a little bit, and then a big focal window at the back, so you can see over to the university. You can't really see it in this shot because of the render distance, but when we get a bit further out, you'll be able to see it. And obviously my temporary tree farm won't be there either, or the sheep over there. It's all temporary at the moment. But this will have a big focal window as well. You come back into here, go off into that direction, go off into that direction. And I think I'm going to put the bathroom here. Because it's quite enclosed and you can't really see into it that well. I think this is a good place to put the bathroom. Bedroom at the back, and then off to the two sides. I'm not sure what else I'm going to put up here. This carpet is here, but I don't know if it's going to stay. It looks pretty nice, and it covers up all of the sea lanterns and the redstone lamps that are in the floor. As you can see, there's nothing in the ceiling for lighting. It's all in the floor on this level. And then obviously that again is the ceiling for downstairs, so you can see the redstone lamps downstairs. So the carpet is kind of integral to that, but I don't know what else I'm going to put up here, to be honest. If you guys have got any suggestions, then leave it in the comments below. But I think, as I say, it's been a really good start. I'm really happy with how it's gone. So yeah, I think that's a really good design, and I think it's come across really well. And I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to work on this between this episode and the next episode. So hopefully by the time we come back to episode 8, the other side of this will be done, and it'll all be done, and we can start working on some more of the inside. I just realised I didn't show you the inside of this area right here properly. So if we come into here, past the staircase, you'll see we've got a nice little seating area in the corner here. This is kind of like a kitchen area with some fake cupboards, some work surfaces and some crafting tables, furnaces and everything like that. This is just full of the junk I've been using to build it. And a nice little seating area here as well. But you can come up to here and look out this big giant window up to the balcony there as well. And if we come down here into our farming area, you'll see that I've been working on the storage system. So it now goes all the way to the end here. And I'm going to work on this side between this episode and the next episode as well. And then we can do some proper AFK fishing with our AFK fish drops. Get some lovely fish, pumpkins, cactus, leathers, and feathers, and everything good. So this side is all coming from the farms, and then the other side will be just normal storage. So I think that's going to do us for today, guys. It's been a really jam-packed episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and you can also support me on Patreon if you wish to as well. Thank you very much for watching CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Lake Laogai server. I'll see you next time. Bye!